It's always something with him. I
No, his
know.
class got. No, his class did get canceled because they said they had power outages.
Oh. Well, nobody can hear the soundtrack, unfortunately, but I'm going through it.
Got a new card.
Shit just got real. Things are getting intense now. A tribe called Red. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I think you should share screen.
I can't share screen if I'm streaming. I'm trying to
Fuck.
do a throwback vid. Oh my god, Lizzo is on this soundtrack back in 2016.
Bought a bunch of 2K games.
Outcast. They brought some of these back. God, they loved Imagine Dragons this year. It's like 3 of them.
They were a hit that year. They were a big sensation that year.
Carter and Cash is a 2K classic. That shit is a 2K classic.
I got so much money stowed in here. Dude, I've been making bank with Walmart online orders.
Nice, man. The 1975, the sound.
Been delivering.
Wow.
It's honestly paying more than the Amazon Flex I've been doing.
Me, myself, and I. Oh my god. Diddy's on the soundtrack. Oh man.
He done did it.
Alright, let's look at the rosters. This is for the 2016-17 season. Still to this day, probably my favorite NBA season I've ever watched. Bias.
That when Kevin Durant.
Yep, first year with KD.
Oh, dude, the Cavs were so bad.
And we could look at the foreign players too. Oh my god, because there's some like dandies in that. Ben Simmons on the Sixers.
The Cavs were so bad.
Cavs were great. Cavs made the finals.
Yeah, but
Y'all still
let's
had
be honest.
Kyrie.
Oh, did we still have Kyrie at that
It
point?
was 17-18 where y'all just had nobodies outside of LeBron.
Oh.
Ben Simmons and Jahlil Okafor are the highest rated Sixers at 79 overall. Joel Embiid at 77.
Did you see the new cars in MLB yet?
I saw some of them. Uh, Nerlens Noel, Robert Covington, Gerald Henderson, Jared Bayless, Sergio Rodriguez, Dario Sarge, Carl Landry. Bro, Dario Sarge was good for like a couple years. Jeremy Grant, Hollis Thompson, Rashawn Holmes, Timothé Lawau Karabakh. Nick Stauskas. Oh my god. The Bucks. Giannis is an 83.
That was before his breakout season.
It was, I think 16-17 was his breakout season. Chris Middleton. My God. Greg Monroe. What the fuck? I haven't heard that name in a long time. Jabari Parker. John Henson. Mirza Teletovic. Marco Carter Williams. Matthew Dellavedova. Miles Plumlee. Thon Maker. Tyler Ennis. Malcolm Brogdon. Rashad Vaughn. The Bulls had Jimmy Buckets. He's at 88. This was Jimmy. Yeah, this was probably Jimmy's best season. No, I don't think it was his best season. I don't know if I'd call it that, but D Wade at an 87 overall. This is D Wade's tenure with the Bulls that did not last long. Rajon Rondo, Robin Lopez, Taj Gibson, Nikola Mirotic, Doug McDermott, Bobby Portis, Denzel Valentine, Jerry and Grant. Denzel Valentine was supposed to be a beast. Tony Snell, Isaiah Cannon, Cristiano Felicio. This motherfucker sucked.
That dude was a bum.
Oh my God. Paul Zipser, Spencer Dinwiddie at a 67 overall. The Cavs, LeBron at a 96. Kyrie at an 89. Kevin Love at an 82. Tristan Thompson at an 81. J.R. Smith at a 77. Iman Shumpert at a 74. Richard Jefferson at a 74. Channing Frye at a 74. Mike Dunleavy, 73. Mo Williams, 73. Chris Anderson, 73. James Jones, 69. Bro, there was a time where LeBron played with both Chris Anderson and James Jones every year. It doesn't matter where LeBron went. Jordan McRae, Kay Felder.
Ron also played with Anthony Bennett. Remember him.
Next up is the Boston Celtics.
Oh, I have to talk about the Boston Celtics. Like,
Isaiah Thomas, bro.
vintage
Oh
Isaiah
my
Thomas.
God. Literally one of my favorite players in the NBA at the time. He was so fun to watch. This was pre-Celtics. Kyrie Irving. Al Horford at an 85. God, I wish you still played that way. Avery Bradley at an 82. Jay Crowder. This is a good Celtics team. Amir Johnson. Kelly Olynyk. I couldn't stand Kelly Olynyk.
Very young.
Oh, God! Get out of my face!
What?
Marcus Smart.
Goat.
Tyler Zeller. Wow.
Dude, I love that guy, Marcus Smart.
Shut up.
No,
Jalen
I'm actually being serious. Not even a joke.
Jaylen Brown at his 74 overall. His rookie year. Gerald Green, 73. Jonas Jerebko. Jordan Mickey. Oh yeah, bet 365. Terry Rozier at a 71 overall.
He's supposed to be good.
He was good though. This was like his breakout year. James Young, RJ Hunter. LA Clippers. Oh my God, this was still Lob City. Chris Paul at a 91. Blake Griffin at an 87. DeAndre Jordan at an 85. JJ Redick, who is now the coach of the Lakers. That's just crazy to think. He's a 78 overall. Jamal Crawford, 77 overall. Maurice Spates, former Warrior, 75 overall. Austin Rivers, 70. Bro, Austin Rivers would go off for no reason. Like he would have games where he would just go ballistic for no reason. Raymond Felton, 74. Brandon Bass. Luke Mbah-a-Moute. Oh my God.
That's
70.
a name.
Paul Pierce in his last season. Wesley Johnson. That's a name too. Allen Anderson, Bryce Johnson, Diamond Stone. What a name. Diamond Stone. Memphis Grizzlies. Wow. Mike Conley at an 85 overall. Mark Gasol at an 85 overall. This was a solid Grizzlies team. Zach Randolph at an 80. Chandler Parsons at a 79. Tony Allen at a 78. Brandon Wright at a 76. Vince Carter still kicking in his 20th year at a 74. Bro, it says his age is 48 years old. I mean, his age in real life is 48 years old, but it's funny how 2K just has it as 48. JaMychal Green, James Ennis, Troy Daniels, Wade Baldwin, Jarrell Martin, Deontay Davis, Jordan Adams. See, and this is why. Is that my one of my Kentucky boys? Andrew Harrison? The GO? But bro, this is why this team failed though. Outside of Vince Carter, like once you get past Vince Carter, it's a bunch of ass. Atlanta Hawks. Oh my God. They had Paul Millsap
Yo, he was a dog.
at 86 overall. Dwight Howard at an 84 overall. Oh my God, I remember that experiment. They tried the Dwight Howard experiment. Kent Bazemore, oh my God, at 78. Dennis Schroeder at a 78. Kyle Korver at a 76. Tiago Splitter at a 75. Thabo Sefolosha at a 75. Jarrett Jack, 74, former Warrior. Chris Humphries, the guy who was married to Kim Kardashian for 41 days. Mike Scott, Mike Muscala, Torian Prince, Tim Hardaway Jr., DeAndre Bembry, Walter Tavares. Poor Walter. He was always known as the worst player in the NBA. Poor Walter. I hope Walter's doing all right.
He's not worse than Anthony Bennett.
Anthony Bennett was out of the league by this point. Oh my God, Chris Bosh's dinosaur picture. People used to call him a dinosaur, and he just wouldn't beat the allegations because he'd do shit like this. Like, bro. Chris Bosh at an 86. Hassan Whiteside at an 85.
Oh,
Goran Drag Goran Dragic at a 78. After all these years, I still remember how to say his name. God, that's crazy. Justice Winslow, one of the biggest busts in NBA history.
okay, he was definitely a bust where he was picked. He actually has played some decent. He had some decent seasons as a role player on a team.
Tyler Johnson. Well, he's a bust in the terms of what everybody thought he was going to be.
Yeah. I that.
Josh Richardson. Oh my God. That is a throwback. Josh fucking Richardson. Yes. Josh fucking Richardson, bro. Fuck. Dion Waiters on the Heat, Derek Williams, Wayne Ellington, James Johnson, Josh McRoberts, Willie Reed, Briante Weber, Udonis Haslem,
And that never
Luke
retired.
Luke Babbitt, the Charlotte Hornets with Kemba Walker in his prime. Oh my God.
One of my favorite players.
Nicholas Batum, like Kemba Walker was the only thing keeping this Hornets team relevant at the time. He was literally the only thing. Nicholas Batum, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, Marvin Williams, Cody Zeller, Roy Hibbert, Jeremy Lamb, Frank. Get the fuck off my screen, Frank Kaminsky, Ramon Sessions.
He was good.
Yeah. Uh, Marco Bellinelli, Brian Roberts, Spencer Halls, Christian Wood, and Aaron Harrison, another Kentucky.
He did actually have a good career, though.
Okay, but I didn't like him from Wisconsin. Uh, Derek Favors on the Jazz. Oh my God. He's a guy I forgot about. Gordon Hayward, Derek Favors.
He was actually pretty solid.
He was good, but he kind of just fell out of the he just kind of fell out of obscurity. Gordon Hayward
Oh, that's a name.
at 84. This was his career year. Sucks this.
I can only think of his injury.
Yeah. That I gotta tell y'all a story. So when I watched that injury, that to this day is still the worst injury I've ever seen live. It is still the worst injury I've ever seen
And
live.
me and him watched Damar Hamlin die.
That came out of left field.
I mean,
I I
jeez.
I didn't expect you to say that. That came out of left field.
He did die and then come back.
All right. Yes, that was traumatizing. But when we're talking about specifically an injury, this was the Cavs Celtics opening night.
Yeah, I remember.
And this was the 17-18 season. It was the start of the season after this. And there was a lob. So he lobs it up. Gordon Hayward jumps for it, but he mistimes the jump. And as he's falling down, his whole leg contorts under him, and you can hear like a crack. Oh my God. I actually had to stay home from school the next day because I was literally sick. That shit was the most gruesome injury I've ever seen in any sport live.
I
That
remember watching it.
his career was never the same after that.
He's nothing more than a solid role player after that.
He went from a possible superstar in this league to who was growing his name to a role player. It oh my, I don't even want to go back and watch it again. I don't think I've never brought myself to be able to do that. God, what a and that sucks because Gordon Hayward was awesome. And it's like now all I think about and see when I see Gordon Hayward is that injury.
He was pretty good.
Rudy Gobert at a 81, Rodney Hood, Alec Burks, Joe Johnson, George Hill, who would eventually go and be on that 17-18 Cavs team, Boris Diaw, Dante Exum, Jeff Withey. Dante Exum was supposed to be a superstar. He was nowhere close to it. Shelvin Mack, Joe Ingles, Raul Neto, Trey Lyles. Tyler, please. The Sacramento Kings. DeMarcus Cousins had a 90 overall. This is when he peaked. Dude, crazy to think the Warriors had this man. The Warriors lineup at one point was Steph Curry. Yeah, I mean, we went full Dodger, bro. We had Steph Curry. This was an 18-19 season. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, Draymond Green, and DeMarcus Cousins. God. Rudy Gay. I love how I just say that and then go straight to Rudy Gay. Darren Collison. Oh my god, Darren Collison. That's a name. Aaron Aflalo. Matt Barnes. Garrett Temple. Costa Kufos. Omri Caspi.
I don't know why that was so funny.
Ben McLemore. Bro, Ben McLemore, bro. Willie Cauley-Stein. God damn.
He sucked.
Hey, not in college. Not in college. In the NBA, he sucked. Let's preface that. Scal Labissiere. My boy Scal Labissiere? Oh my god. Bro, Kentucky filled the league at this time. Like, there was so much Kentucky players.
Okay. Glaze.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Glaze. Georgios Papagiannis. Oh my god. Anthony Tolliver, Malachi Richardson, Lamar Patterson. The New York Knicks. This was an interesting Knicks team because they were hyped up beyond belief. And they sucked. Carmelo Anthony, 88 overall. Derrick Rose. Kristaps Porzingis. Joakim Noah. Courtney Lee. Courtney Lee was a beast. Kyle O'Quinn. Brandon Jennings. Mindagis Kusimangas. Lance Thomas. Justin Holiday. Willie Hernan Gomez. Sasha Voyachek. Maurice Endure. Marshall Plumlee. Oh my god. The Lakers. Holy shit, they had nobody when Kobe retired. Holy shit. 79. He would eventually come back. Brandon Ingram at a 78. This is before Brandon Ingram's breakout season, by the way. This was like 2 or 3 years before it. Luol Deng. Jordan Clarkson, Julius Randle. Julius Randle became a star. He was a 77 overall at the time. Lou Williams, what a dog. Timofey Mozgov. He was on that 2016 Cavs team.
How was that go?
Larry Nance Jr. Jose Caldron.
Larry
It's
Nance
Calderon,
Jr.
but I always called him Cauldron. He's Calderon, but I like to joke and call him Cauldron.
No, I said Larry Nance Jr.
No.
Still on the Cavs.
I know, but he was on the Lakers at this point. Jianlian Yi. Marcelo Huertas. You mean the guy who's literally known for literally shooting? By the way, he did this in front of Kobe. Ball gets blocked. It gets sent in the air. What does Marcelo Huertas do? He takes the ball, shoots looking away from the basket. Like, I kid you not, he turns around and shoots above his head and just throws it up in the air. And you have Kobe on the bench just laughing his ass off. Bro, that's why Kobe retired early. That's why he retired at 38, not 40. He said, that's it. That's it, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. Marcelo Huertas throwing the ball behind him. That was the end of it. Nick Young. Oh my god. This team was full of clowns. Tarek Black. Anthony Brown. Zubac is at a 67 overall.
Just what's this? What team is this?
Lakers. Zubac was a 67 overall.
They're top tier shit. Holy cow.
They were ass that year.
They had nobody to replace Kobe.
Orlando Magic, Nikola Vucevic at an 80 overall.
And no Magic.
Serge Ibaka at a 79. Evan Fournier,
Magic.
Bismack Biyombo. Aaron Gordon. Literally Aaron Judge in this pick, and you can't tell me any different. Aaron Gordon and Aaron Judge have to be twins. Like, they have to be. That pick literally looks like Aaron Judge. It's like now Aaron Gordon looks a little bit different because he's got a beard and he's got, dreads. But back then, bro, he was Aaron Judge. That might be, I think Aaron Judge plays during the winter. I'm convinced that he just goes by the name Aaron Gordon. And he plays. So now even though Aaron Judge more of a superstar now, obviously. So now he's got to put on a disguise. So now he wears a beard during the game and he puts dreads to make him look. And Aaron Judge is tall as fuck. You ever realize that? We may have a conspiracy theory on our hands. Aaron Judge plays baseball during this. Okay, bro.
Sorry.
Aaron Judge plays baseball during the spring and summer, and he plays basketball during the fall and winter. That's why he has to have an October exit very early every single year. Think about it, man.
And then he's got to go do his recording for Beavis and Butthead.
Jeff Green, Elfrid Payton, Mario Hezonja.
Jeff Green, that's a dude that never fucking retires.
Yeah, he's still in, yeah. Jody Meeks, DJ Augustine, CJ Watson, CJ Wilcox.
On the Blazers.
Yeah, he used to be on the Thunder. That's what I remember Augustine for the most, is his Thunder days. Steven Zimmerman. Dallas Mavericks, Dirk Nowitzki. And his second, he was nearing the end. God, 47 years old? Harrison Barnes. The fact that Harrison Barnes is only 33 years old boggles my mind. It feels like that man's been in the league forever. Wesley Matthews. Andrew Bogut, Warriors legend. Darren Williams. J.J. Barea. Dwight Powell. Devin Harris, Salah Mehri, Justin Anderson. Oh my god, I remember Justin Anderson in college. Wow. Virginia. Quincy Acey, Seth Curry, AJ Hammonds, Jonathan Gibson. Brooklyn Nets. Are you there? Austin?
Yeah, I'm here. Getting me a little bit of caffeine.
Brooklyn Nets had Brook Lopez, an 81 overall. That was their best player at the time. Jeremy Lin, 76. Bojan Bogdanovic, Luis Scola, Trevor Booker. Oh, you think this is crazy? Wait till we get to the foreign teams, because there's a lot of interesting. Rondé Hollis Jefferson, a 72 overall. Grievous Vasquez. Dude, I can't look at the last name Vasquez without thinking of Felipe Vasquez.
The GOAT.
No, no. That's not the goat, bro.
What's Aiden's goat?
Karis LeVert looks like a deer in headlights. This fucking- Sean Kilpatrick. Oh, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Randy Foye. Anthony Bennett still is in the league at a 70 overall in the Brooklyn Nets.
Who's he with? Brooklyn Nets?
Yep. Chris McCullough, Justin Hamilton, Joe Harris, and Isaiah Whitehead. The Denver Nuggets. Kenneth Faried at an 80 overall. Danilo Gallinari. Gallinari was solid. He was solid. Nikola Jokic at a 79 overall. Crazy. Will Barton at a 78 overall. Emmanuel Mudiay. Mudiay, bro. Gary Harris. Wilson Chandler. Jamal Murray at a 75 overall. Austin. 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 I'll never forget that. I can't look at him the same after that. I genuinely can't. It looks like Kevin Durant. I've explained this before. Dude's I'm not gonna say this. Joffrey Laverne, Terrell Arthur, Yusuf Nurkic at a 75 overall, Jameer Nelson, Mike Miller, Malik Beasley, Juan Hernan Gomez.
To be fair, it's the worst thing that was ever put on Instagram.
It was not Instagram. He had to dig for it, and I found it. Oh, wait, yeah, it started out because he posted it on his Instagram story.
Yeah.
That's right. He had to have been high. Next up, we have the cover athlete, Paul George, an 89 overall for the Pacers.
That's the thing I remember Kentucky for.
Okay. Next up, we have Teague time. Jeff Teague.
Oh.
The dude who has seen any and everything. He probably was in the room while Jamal Murray was getting dome.
You made me inhale my energy drink.
I think you're gonna be percolating after that one.
The percolation perk is back again.
Teague time, baby. Al Jefferson, Thaddeus Young, Miles Turner, Monta Ellis. Actually, when I played basketball, in 2018, because I played basketball for like 5 years, I actually worked out with the Indiana Pacers shooting coach at the time. He told me stories about Paul George and shit. Bro, Paul George is a fucking animal. Like, bro, Paul George, not now, because all he does is podcasts now, but...
Oh, he's still in the league, Paul George.
No, obviously, but he doesn't play ever. He's just... That's why they call him Podcast P.
He's hurt.
Rodney Stuckey, Aaron Brooks, Lavoy Allen, Joseph Young, Glenn Robinson III, Jeremy Evans, Georges Niang, Rakeem Christmas. Oh my... A beast in college who didn't do shit in the NBA. At Syracuse. Anthony Davis still on the Pelicans at a 90 overall. Tyreek Evans, Drew Holiday, Buddy Hield at a 75 overall, man. This is his rookie year. Fuck. Omer Ashik, Solomon Hill, Etwan Moore, Quincy Pondexter, Terrence Jones, Alexis Ajinça. Bro, this dude was ass, bro. Dante Cunningham, Langston Galloway, Alonzo G, Tim Frazier, Sheik Diallo. Detroit Pistons, Andre Drummond at an 87 overall. Reggie Jackson at an 82. Kentavious Caldwell Pope, Tobias Harris, Marcus Morris, Stanley Johnson, Aaron Baines, Ish Smith. Oh my God. John Lure. I don't know why I said Lever. Boban Marjanovic, Ray McCallum, Reggie Bullock, Henry Ellenson. Why did I say Harry? What is going on? Darren Hilliard, Michael Benji. The Toronto Raptors. This is a good team. But of course they ended up getting beat by LeBronto. DeMar DeRozan, 87. Kyle Lowry at an 86. Jonas Valanciunas at an 82. Jared Sutton. Because it was. That's what they used to call it. Because he would beat them every single year in the playoffs. Jared Sullinger. Damari Carroll. My God. Patrick Patterson. Corey Joseph. Terrence Ross. Norman Powell. Jakob Pertl. DeLon Wright. Pascal Siakam at a 67 overall. Oh, well, God, we got Bruno Caboclo. Houston Rockets. 90, James Harden. Wait, James Harden is 36 years old? What the fuck? Jeez. Ryan Anderson. He was a beast. Ryan Anderson was a beast. Trevor Ariza. Nene. Clint Capella. Eric Gordon. Patrick Beverly. Michael Beasley. Dantas Montejunas. Corey Brewer. Pablo Brigoni. That man's 48 years old, and he came in the league in 2012, and he was 36. He's the oldest rookie ever. Sam Decker. Oh, God. Get out of my face, Sam Decker. Like, literally. Montrezl Harrell. Oh, my God. Because I remember his Louisville days. KJ McDaniels. San Antonio Spurs. This was the only team during 2016-17 that I was legit scared of. Was the San Antonio Spurs. This was a scary team. Kawhi Leonard at 93 overall. LaMarcus Aldridge at an 88. Pau Gasol at an 84. Tony Parker at an 80. Manu Ginobili. Danny Green. Patrick Mills. Dwayne Dedman. Kyle Anderson. David Lee. Jonathan Simmons. DeJounte Murray. Who's still kicking today. Davis Bertans. Levo, Jean Charles. Yeah, they were a scary team. Phoenix Suns. Eric Bledsoe at an 85. Devin Booker in his second year at 78. Brandon Knight at a 78. Jared Dudley, TJ Warren, Alex Len, PJ Tucker, Tyson Chandler. Leandro Barbosa, former Warrior. Dragan Bender. Archie Goodwin, Marquise Chris, Alan Williams, John Jenkins, Tyler Eulis. Oh my God. Fucking Kentucky boy, man. He's on that 14-15 Kentucky team. Fuck Wisconsin! We would have beaten Duke, too. We would have beaten Duke. Anyways, the Thunder. This was Westbrook's MVP season. One of the best seasons I've ever watched from a player ever. Westbrook at a 93.
Just don't let Jamal Murray come out.
Steven Adams, who couldn't have kids after Draymond kicked him in the balls.
I just remember when this boy called me when he found that out on Instagram. I was laughing.
My God. Quarantine was an interesting time period, okay? Ines Cantor, the guy who LeBron beefed with, Victor Oladipo.
It honestly was a little bit of a fun time to be alive because you didn't have to. Although it sucked you couldn't leave the house, you didn't have to do.
You got scarred by a lot of shit, though.
What do you mean?
Felipe Vasquez. That's when that news came out. People had too much time on their hands to do shit. Ursan Ilyasova, Andre Robertson, Anthony Morrow, Cameron Payne, Nick Collison, Kyle Singler, Domantas Sabonis at a 71 overall.
Sabonis.
Mitch McGary, Alex Abrinas, Ronnie Price, Josh Hustis, bro. Minnesota Timberwolves, Karl Anthony Towns at an 88 overall in his second year. Andrew Wiggins at an 82 overall. I want to thank you, Andrew Wiggins. You helped us win a championship. Props to you. Zach LaVine at a 78. Chris Dunn.
He's over on the Heat now.
Yeah, Chris Dunn, Gorgie Dieng, Ricky Rubio, Jordan Hill, Nikola Pekovic, Kevin Garnett in his last season. God.
365.
Outstanding. Don't. Cole Aldrich, Shabazz Muhammad, Brandon Rush. I just got that you said bet 365. Jesus Christ. Bielitsa, Tyus Jones, Duke legend. Adrian Payne. Portland Trail Blazers.
Bet 365.
This is back when the Blazers were really good.
Bet 365.
Oh my God, Dame's contract back then was 5 years, 139 million. So Damian Lillard at an 89 overall, CJ McCollum at an 83.
How old was Lillard?
Lillard, well, considering this game came out, because now he's 35. Considering this game came out in 2016, so he would have been 26. Does that get you... Dude sounded like he got horny after hearing that. Like, younger! Mason Plumlee, Evan Turner, Al Farouk Aminu, Ed Davis.
The damn Warriors prevented us winning a championship.
Yep. 2 years. 2 different years. Not just this year. 2018-19 as well.
It's alright, the Cavs got you in 2016.
And we got you the next 2 years, so. Festus Ezeli, Alan Crabb, Myers Leonard.
Yeah, but it wasn't a 3-1 lead comeback.
You know, you can glaze your 3-1 lead comeback. You know what I could say? 3 out of 4 years. if we really wanted to, if Draymond was playing that game 5 or game 6, whatever game he missed, we would have four-peated, if that's even a thing. So, actually, no, I don't. I take that back. If we didn't lose to y'all, we might have not gotten KD. So everything happens for a reason. Noah Vonleh, Shabazz Napier, Pat Connaughton,
They're pretty good.
Jake Layman, Luis Montero. Luis Montero, you should have played baseball, not basketball. Bro, with a name like Luis Montero, you could have been a nasty pitcher. You're from the Dominican Republic. You played the wrong sport! Anyways.
Would you baseball? Charge!
And my boys, the 2016-17 Golden State Warriors.
Oh,
Steph Curry.
boo!
At a 94 overall. Now, what can I think of when I think of Steph Curry back in the 2016-17 season?
I can think of shit.
He was great. And he broke the three-point record before Clay ended up breaking the three-point record.
I can think of him getting diddied.
Next up, we have KD.
Boo. Snake.
Uh-huh. You know how many times I've heard that in my life? Klay Thompson at a 90 overall.
Whore.
God. That shit's horrible what happened to Clay, man. That man's shooting the ball backwards now. He don't even know where he's at. He gets benched for D'Angelo Russell. It's rough for him. Draymond Green. Yeah, he did. Look on Twitter. Bro, this Warriors team had four players over 90 overall. Andre Iguodala, an 81 overall. Zaza Pachulia. Well,
The only reason I accept him is because of Stephen A. Smith.
Who?
Iguodala.
No, that wasn't Stephen A. Smith. That was what's his name? God, the other guy at the time. Fate on the line, fate of the universe, and then you gotta take the last shot. I want Iguodala. Bro, ESPN fired him after that day. The Martians have the death.
That's the only reason. That's the only player on the Warriors is why I accept him.
Game on the line. One shot. Who would you rather have taking it, Iggy or Curry?
Which is a dumbass question, by the way.
Everyone on Golden State, open shot, fate of the universe on the line, or the Martians have the death beam pointed at Earth, you better hit it. I want Iguodala.
Game on the
I think he just tried to be edgy, bro. Like, I don't get... I think he was trying to go for that clip. Because I don't know... Man really looked just dead and they threw the camera and said that shit. Oh, it was Max Kellerman. That was his name. Oh my god.
He's still employed.
He's not on First Take anymore, though. Zaza Pachulia, Sean Livingston, David West, Anderson Varejao, Ian Clark, Patrick McCaw, who, by the way, has 6 rings. Patrick McCaw has a ring. He won it in 16-17. He won it in 17-18. He won it in 18-19. Then I believe he was on the Lakers in 19-20. I think he actually won 4 rings in a row.
But he never won it with me.
Kevon Looney. God, I'm gonna miss you, Looney Tunes. 70
He's still
overall.
there.
No, he's not a Warrior anymore.
Where'd he go?
I think he went to the Pelicans.
Oh,
Damian Jones,
You better
James
free that man.
James Michael McAdoo.
You better bring him back and free that man.
Yeah. The 16-17 Wizards. This was a damn good team.
John Wall, my goat.
John Wall, 88 overall. Bradley Beal, 79. Marcin Gortat. Otto Porter, thank you for your services in 2022, getting the Warriors a title.
Former Cav.
Markieff Morris, Ian Mahamami.
Former Cav.
I know it's Mahimi. I just like to call him Mahamami. Andrew
Marcus
Nicholson.
Morris, former Cav.
It's Markieff Morris.
Yeah, but he's former Cav.
Trey Burke, Jason Smith, Marcus Thornton, Thomas
Former Cav.
Thomas Satoransky, Kelly Oubre, Gerald Eddy. All right, now let's go to the foreign teams. This ought to be funny. I want to see.
Now, speaking of Kelly Oubre,
What?
I'll never forget his comments on that Jamal Murray post.
I'll never forget his fucking comment section back in the day. Kelly Oubre's. There was whole. Bro, there was dudes.
You don't remember what he said to Jamal Murray in the comments?
I don't.
On the live?
Dario Sarge at a 72. I'm trying to find.
Don't forget about Shannon Sharp.
Oh.
What did he say?
Come on. Let's find something crazy in these foreign teams. That's Michelle. Yep. That's my Michelle. Yep. Where the fuck is? I think Luka's in this game, and I think he's in the foreign teams, but I'm trying to find him. Bogdan Bogdanovic is in one of the foreign teams. Come on, where is there any good players in here? Come on.
Luka?
I haven't seen anything yet. Which is funny because usually they have some player that's like obscure. There, oh my God! There he is, a 59 overall Luka Doncic.
Goat.
What the fuck? I want to see some of his ratings. He had a 63-point shot, a 60 overall mid-range. Oh my God, he sucked. Not in real life, but in the game. A 59 overall Luka Doncic.
Oh no, whatever shall we do?
Holy shit. He's literally the worst player on that team, according to 2K. Wow. I knew he was in here somewhere. I knew it.
whenever we play MLB again, I got new cards for co-op.
See, the thing is, I gotta catch up. I'm so far behind. 'Cause I haven't played in a while. Marcus Slaughter. What a name.
There's only one game in the NBA today.
Yep, and it's, I'm gonna be watching NHL tonight, actually.